Welcome back to Let's Play Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. We are now in the good old Guardian Corps uniform that we are used to from the first game in the series. Just noticed this thing over here. I'm curious what this is. Not much, but it's interesting. Okay, well then. Hope you have some weird stuff in your little room here. So, stuff to do. Rewards Barter Shop, as you know, that has DLC stuff in it. I just downloaded a few things that we could get. I wanted this one for, like, ever. So I'm gonna grab these. Oh yeah. That's who you think it is. Final Fantasy VII Aerith. Midgar's Flower Girl. There's also these things here. I'll just grab all of the rest of these pretty quickly. Okay, well we now downloaded all those. I'm going to take a look at what those are, pretty much. So I'm going to use this as my my default to look at them all with. Okay, so we have... Actually, might as well get into the standard zoom here. Let's see if I can find the first one. Probably is towards the end here. Midgar's Flower Girl. Comes with Metaguard equipped, which is kind of really cool. So you can just guard and heal up. I like her pose. Too bad she doesn't have the hair. That's the only thing she's missing there. Let's see, anything? No auto abilities. Flower of Battle. There were a whole bunch of samurai-style critical regen. That's interesting. Samurai-style garb to buy here. Triggers regen for 20 seconds when HP falls below a certain point. Let's see, critical regen as well. That's kind of nice. I like the style there. Comes with guard and attack. This one comes with blitz and attack. Dark Samurai. I like that one too. All of these, it seems to come with critical regen. Let's see, blitz and attack. And arrow and blizzard. So this one's more magically geared. Interesting. Shining Prince, Thunder and Fire. That's the, yeah. I hear that this Arrow and Blizzard one is actually really good later on, but I might be thinking of a different one. Shining Prince is Thunder and Fire version of that. And then Shogun, Guard and Attack. And that seems to be all the ones that we just downloaded. Midgar's Flower Girl. I think I might actually equip this one for a while. And, no, I'm sorry. You gotta go with the staff for this. Okay, but before we do anything with that, I want to take a look at what each of these do. Let's see, Strength Magic and Stagger Power down, but Guard Defense up, Strength minus 50%. Interesting. So this kind of forces you into using magical abilities. Jiki Shinkage, whatever. Anyways. Multiple targets plus 20%. What does that mean? Increases damage for attacks that can strike multiple targets. Interesting. Otherwise, we have a decrease in strength and magic, and ATB speed goes up. Cruel Grace. That's kind of interesting looking. Magic down, ATB up. Strong Finale. Strengthens the combo finale that Lightning deals after a series of hits by 15%. That could be pretty useful. Cloud Veil. Let's see. Strong Finale as well. Multiple targets plus 20% on Treasure Hold. Sweet Spot. Heavenly Fan. Increased damage dealt to enemies when you strike Weakness. That's not bad. Let's see. Strength and Magic and Stagger Power are less than what we've currently got. ATB speed up. Rising Sun also has Sweet Spot. Strong Finale on 13 Knights. It looks like all of them. As much as I like this guard stick, I'm not sure I actually want to use that. What about our other staff? Magic up. Precise EP restore. Maybe I can do that. And Goddess's Grace. Let's take a look at these new shields that we got. Flower Bearer. Max HP up, ATB speed, guard defense up, and Great Gospel. Restores HP when you guard against enemy attacks for a certain length of time. Interesting. Let's see. This actually probably should use a guard type of ability, though. So I'll just keep that in mind. Guard defense down. Status ailment resistance. Increases resistance to all status ailments by 25%. That's pretty cool. Max HP is way up. So that's also pretty good. Warning sign. Good HP, resist magic damage, etc. Night Walker. Resist physical damage. Fealty. Resist physical damage. Status ailment resistance on Kaminari. Final Border. Magic damage resist. Status ailment resist on Thunderstruck. So these are some really interesting, well, kind of hard to call them shields, but very interesting to see. Let's put this one on. Let's see what we've got. Yeah. I'm probably not going to keep this around very long, but I want to at least defeat one enemy with it because it looks pretty cool. Let's see, we still have Spirit Summoner and Soldier First Class. Haven't switched any of these out yet. Though I could get Siegfried here, because that seems to be pretty good. What do we have? Gale Strike on B? I think I'm going to switch this one for Siegfried. It's a slight upgrade. Come on. And I might put that Gale Strike back on. The only downside is I lose on having the staggered ability that we had before. So let's see. Gale Strike, that gives me strength plus 15% and Gale Strike level 2. Actually, strength plus 80. So let's do that. And, okay. Spirit Summoner, I think we're going to keep that one around. And now we're Aerith. I like this garb. I'm sorry, I just do. Hope, what do you have to say?
Once upon a time, Noel was one of the leaders. He helped us in the struggle against the chaos. When the Order took the reins of power, he went underground, but he didn't disappear. He worked from the shadows to help keep the peace.
Okay, so we can talk to him.
If the prophecy in the Oracle Drive is true, then maybe I should have died. That would be the best if it brings out the best possible future for everyone.
I'm not so sure about that. The moment you die, you'll have failed in your mission as Savior. And that, in turn, means you could not save Noel's soul. What would happen to him then?
You're saying those images in the Oracle Drive weren't real? Those scenes where everyone looked so happy and safe? They were no more than just a pretty fake.
They were just pictures. There's no way to see into the hearts of the people you saw in them. That wasn't very nice, now was it? What you did to poor Mog? It looked like it hurt.
I couldn't help it. I just reacted out of instinct. I don't go in for people hugging me or Moogles, even if I'm glad to see them.
I think you actually enjoyed the hug. You just lashed out to cover your embarrassment. Am I right?
Hope, you better drop it. You're treading on dangerous ground now.
Alright, so if you remember when we defeated Zaltis, we could go and fight him again. We can actually go and fight Noel Kreis again as well. And I did that before. The only thing is, if I want to do that now, actually, I should go into my schemata and change a couple of things. Because this is actually a really, really terrible setup. So, I'm going to change this real quick, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright, let's go. Let's fight Noel Kreis. Yeah, I didn't do so well in this battle, so let's see what we do now.
To make the prophecy come true, you think you have to kill me.
Alright, D-Protect, D-Shell, Spark Strike. I think that's pretty much what we really want to do.
Thanks for waiting.
Thundara is also going to be really helpful.
Thanks for waiting.
And we really need to learn how to guard, too. Ow. Now, I don't believe any of the abilities that we go and use here are going to actually take away anything from our EP total that we have. So we can pretty much go all out on abilities and so on. And,
You can't break me down.
I want to use this Relentless Assault and see what this does.
I shall
kinda
take
useful.
your light.
Spark Strike. You can see that he's got a, well, it's blinking now.
I won't lose.
Not useful. You can see that he's got a, let me do this real quick. Sandara here. Okay, a hexagonal kind of pattern there. That's a debuff that is brought on only by staggering him. And if you stagger someone multiple times, multiple different versions. Let me use a holy water real quick. If you stagger someone multiple times, because you can have multiple levels of stagger, which is new for this game here. Did he just evade me? That's not nice. Then, yeah, so those will last a little longer. Okay, I think I guarded against something and staggered him that way. That's kind of cool.
I won't lose.
One thing that he casts on you that's really annoying is slow. I don't even know if this is going to do anything or not.
You shall return to nothing.
Nope. That kind of hurts a little. Let's use another holy water.
I've got you cornered now.
Okay. This is going a little better. Still not going great. Still don't really know what I'm doing, but hey. Sandara will help though. And I'm not quite as worried about dying as I was before. I still am not guarding at all. And I realize that I'm just terrible at everything. And one would think that a good idea would be to go and put guard on multiple schema, but that's actually not really recommended for the most part. And the reason that's not recommended is because if you're better than I am, then having multiple guards is really wasting slots. Not only that, you only have, you don't build every single schema for being great at guarding.
It's not over yet.
So you're wasting schema, you're wasting slots, and it's really not that great of an idea. However, if you're bad at guarding, like I am, it's much better to have multiple guard abilities on here than it is to just kind of die. So yeah. Let's use Kiraga.
A gift of light.
And E-Shell to help that out a little bit. Okay, so I'm not sure what this other thing is. It might be regen. I also should be taking this time to... Oh great, I've got Imperil now. To be looking at the timing for these abilities here. Because that's one of the most important parts of guarding, is getting your timing correctly. And I'm just really bad at the timing on it. And that's something that is true in pretty much every single game that I play. I'm just bad at timing. Okay, so it looks like I staggered him with that. Must have meant I guarded on time. There we go. Still not that good. I did this once before that I didn't save, and I got a pretty decent grade on it, but I'm not getting that right now. Anyways, time to switch my schema back. Alright, and now that we're back to being Aerith, I think we might just want to go and teleport back. Is there anything else to do with Hope?
Samag was alive after all, and he's been living together with the other Mughals. I'm really happy for him.
It looks like there isn't. We can check the condition of the tree. A holy tree Yggdrasil beams with light, offer a radia to extend the world's remaining time. Well then, that wasn't very useful. Let's head on out. Where we want to go this time? We have a new one at the Wildlands Station, a new Yagd Village Wildlands, Arius Village Wildlands, and Dead Dune Station. We want to head to the Wildlands Station this time. We're heading back. I was thinking we'd go someplace else, but my book tells me to go here.